Grand finale. Hajime. Pot of Duality. The Nibiru is going to be dead. This is best of 3, no side deck. So if you're main decking cards to counter other decks, they're going to be dead in this matchup. The Therizia is going to set a Dinomorphia trap from the deck. Terramare got second place of another tournament right before this one. Terramare is the best performing Dinomorphia player right now. We have Dinomorphia Frenzy to summon a Dinomorphia from the extra deck, using the extra deck in the deck to send and summon Kentragina. Kentragina could then copy the effect of a Dinomorphia trap in the graveyard, banishing it. Now, the Frenzy can only be activated during the opponent's main phase, so with the toggle on summon, banishing the Frenzy to use it a second time to summon Rexterm, the ultimate new boss monster. Now, what happens here is the Aluber can activate because its attack is less than your 2,000 life points, but beyond that, anything that's 2,000 attack or higher cannot activate on the field. The Rexterm can cut your life in half to change your opponent's attack to become equal to your life points, thus they would not be able to activate. So if you were to chain Rexterm to the Aluber, what would happen? It already activated. This does not negate. It prevents the activation. Grab in Branded, lost. We're going to send a Brand Opening to put itself back in the deck to then draw one. This is big. This is big. Couldn't Solemn Judgment the Branded Fusion. Can't chain Ferret Flames due to the Branded lost. Wait, he didn't activate Albion because he can't. Rexterm turned off the Albion from even being able to activate. Didn't need a Solemn Judgment, doesn't need a Ferret Flames, attacking over the Therizia and just allowing it. Damn. Ferret Flames, no freaking way. So much is happening in this duel with the Branded Lost stopping the Solemn Judgment, with the Rexterm stopping the Albion from even activating. And now we have Ferret Flames after being attacked, after lowering my life points. Ferret Flame states that if the combined attack of all your opponent's monsters is more than your life points, they have to shuffle cards that they control back in the deck until their total attack on the field is less than or equal to your life points. Nothing on the field is 1,000 attack, so that means non-targeting shuffled the entire field of monsters back in the deck. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Ferret Flames is not, it's a normal. A normal trap just did that. That's right, miscellaneous. Misk is actually summoning a Diplos from the deck. Diplos going to burn for 500, send a trap from the deck to the graveyard to then banish with the effect of the Kentragina to then summon from the extra deck, using the deck in the hand to come forth Kentragina number 2. This deck is nuts. I love it. You love to see it. Fairy Tale Snow is going to block an attack, cannot activate due to the Rexterm stopping it from activating. Banish cards, cards in the hand, cards in the graveyard can activate. We're going to shuffle the hand back in the deck to then draw 2 more. We do not have enough to banish with Fairy Tale Snow again. You did not dodge lethal damage, and just like that, we are hopping into game number 2. Fossil digging for Therizia. Therizia is going to set a trap from the deck. We got the Sonic to negate cards like Grass Looking Green, Thunder Dragon Dark, discard at a dark. We got plays. We got plays. You need Ash Blossom to stop this deck. He does not have a way to stop Ash Blossom besides having multiple Domain and Frenzy. Chaining Domain to the Frenzy, having our life twice, dropping down to 2k life. Come forth and summon Kentragina with the Domain. Frenzy, come forth and summon. Is this going to be another Kentragina or a Rexterm? Rexterm. Now with the Kentragina, we could summon a second Rexterm on the field. Anything with 2,000 attack or higher cannot activate, only your opponent. We have Branded lost again. We're going to use the Dinomorphia Sonic to negate. Negate the activation, destroy, then destroy our own Dinomorphia, then trigger that Dinomorphia to summon a Dinomorphia, to then trigger his effect to send a Dinomorphia from the deck to the graveyard and burn for 500, setting up a Brute in the graveyard for Kentragina to copy the effect to pop a card on the field. Fairy Tale Snow summoning onto the field, but cannot activate to flip a card in the field face down due to being bigger than 1,000 life. We're going to be activating all of our banished Thunder Dragons. When banished, search our deck for any Thunder Dragon card. Search our deck for the same card that we are. Hawk is going to return any number of cards from our hand back in the deck to then draw that many. Returning 1, 2, 3. Draw 3. Dark searching for Duo, which could banish a light and dark from the graveyard to summon. Matrix searching for another Matrix. And then Roar summoning a Thunder Dragon from the deck onto the field. Banishing light and dark for the Duo, using Trap Trick to set Ferret Flames, which will shuffle the entire field of monsters back into the deck. No freaking way. Following up with a Branded Fusion and Comforted Summon into Albion. Did I, hold on, did I mess up the wins? Did Terramare won game 1, right? I'm so sorry, I messed that up, I'm sorry. Focus. We're gonna jump off the field with the Despian Comedy. What? Okay, Comedy tributing over the Albion, which could not activate the Fusion Summon. Get ready, get ready. We're gonna Branded Banishment, summon Alubur from the graveyard, then fuse with the Rexterm. Rexterm no longer locking down the fields from activating. Oh no. The main counter to Dinomorphia, Masquerade. Per card activation, you burn for 600 life. You cannot activate any more cards. This cannot be stopped by Rexterm. You have to attack over it. If you can't get rid of it, then that's it. You can't activate anything. We got Rexterm, but we can't reduce. No reduce. We still can't activate any of our monster effects in the fields. Taking out the Masquerade, the main counter to our deck, we have a Dead Solemn Strike, which is only for the early game. We're going to use the Diplo, send from the deck to the grave, then burn for 500, then rank 4 Exceed into a Solemn Judgment on legs. Spell Trap or Summon negates, not a monster effect. It could not negate that. The Masquerade no longer has the effect to burn for 600. Normal Summon Alubur, negating the summon of Alubur. What? We're going to use the Thunder Dragon Fusion in the graveyard, banishing to add a Thunder monster from the deck to the hand. Oh, is that lethal? Is there any way to stop this? The Rexterm can reduce the attack. I think that's what he has to do. Anaconda cannot activate because it's 500 attack, bigger than the 200. We're going to banish 7 from the graveyard to come forth and summon Fairy Tale Snow into the field, which could not activate to flip. He is summoning Goddess. Oh my Goddess. Using the opponent's field to link summon into Goddess. Goddess, negate the field. Goddess, attack for game. No way. What? Thunder Dragon, discarding to add a Thunder Dragon. That is very important so that you could use the summon of Colossus. The condition is that you have to activate a Thunder from your hand. So let's type in Thunder Dragon right now, and we'll look at the deck type breakdown so you could learn how the deck's being played. Thunder Dragon Colossus, you fusion summon by using a Thunder monster effect in the hand, then having a Thunder on the field and just sending it to the graveyard, no polymerization. We're going to make Anaconda, which is just 2 effect monsters to use a fusion spell from the deck to send it to the graveyard at the cost of 2,000 life. With the effect of the Dark, we're going to add a Thunder Dragon Fusion. You do not want to activate the Anaconda first because you're locked out of special summoning for the rest of the turn. And that's the Thunder Dragon Colossus, which we ended up using a Thunder Dragon Fusion to summon instead of sending a Thunder on the field to the grave. Sending Branded Fusion, which will directly go into Mirror Jade. You don't go into Lubellion, you don't go into Albion. You have to go directly into Mirror Jade because you cannot special summon again. So right now, this field is non-targeting monster banish, and you cannot add cards from the deck to the hand except by drawing them, and the Thunder Dragon Colossus is indestructible by battle and card effect per Thunder you have in the grave that you can banish instead. Set 4, not 5. Okay, Branded in red's gonna be a main way to counter set 4. He was attempting to summon a Chimera to pop 2 cards on the field. Double poppage, pop 2, draw 1. That call by the grave, not setting it. Very small detail, and it's not even a small detail, it's a big one. You keep that in the hand, you set it, you cannot activate it. We have the Thunder Dragon Fusion banishing to grab Thunder Dragon Duo to banish a light and dark from the graveyard to summon. But beyond that, it's just a beat stick, 2800, not really a big deal. The Thunder Dragon Dark adding a Thunder Dragon Roar after being banished. Roar could be discarded to add the Thunder Dragon Fusion back to the hand. Thunder Dragon Fusion can get ready to get Fusion. Fusion Shokan into Thunder Dragon Titan. Now, Mirror Jade cannot banish the back row, but the Titan could banish the back row. This is very important here. We are in a live duel, but there's some time to catch up to this. The Thunder Dragon activating from the hand is going to make it so Titan could be the direct chain link to the Thunder Dragon in the hand to non-targeting destroy any card on the field. What you need to do if you play against this, chain anything. If you chain anything to the Thunder Dragon, it will block the Titan from popping a card in the field. Terramir at 4 cards in the back row must activate something. There we go. Blocking the Titan, no poppage. Ash Blossom, which he needed the Call to the Grave to stop, but he might have a Solemn Strike instead. He does. Solemn Strike. Instead of using it to negate a monster in the field and destroy it, we're going to negate the Ash and summon Kentragina. It's a crazy, crazy duel so far. Kentragina is here with the effect to copy the domain in the graveyard to summon a Rexterm. Rexterm will make it so no monster on the field can activate. This is messed up. This is messed up. Because this does not target, if you chain Kentragina to summon a new monster, the Rexterm gets banished as soon as it hits the fields. What do? You don't activate, you get banished. You activate, your new monster gets banished. That's a problem. We're gonna do it anyway instead of having a back row that could stop this. Ferret Flames. At least we could shuffle your field back in the deck. At least we got something. Goodbye. It's a fair trade. I'm going to summon into another Kentragina, knowing that you'll banish one of them. Summoning a Rexterm would have been a mistake. So this was great. This actually worked. No freaking way. Did not summon Rexterm. The new Rexterm would have been banished. Just summon another Kentragina. Ferret Flame shuffling the entire field back in the deck. I could not believe the resilience of this deck. Brute, pop a back row card, and the Kentragina activating to come forth and summon Tharizia to set a trap that will be activatable on the next turn. No freaking way. Sonic will negate whatever that back row card is. To battle phase 2K, we have spell and trap card negate, double back row set. I mean, Kid Art is in a checkmate position. The Sonic, I don't think it can negate the effect of a spell and trap, only the activation of the card onto the field. Roar is going to discard, adding the Thunder Dragon Fusion, which will be negated by the Sonic. He did not negate. He did not negate. He's allowing him to summon Titan because he has something else that could stop it. Thunder Dragon will trigger the Titan to pop a card in the field. We're going to chain to the Titan, discard of the Thunder Dragon so it cannot activate. Called by the Grave onto Kentragina. This is going to summon a negated 4,000 attack Kentragina that will not be able to summon a Rexterm. But then, the Titan will be able to activate off of a newly added Thunder Dragon discarding to activate the Titan in response to it. So this Kentragina on the field is negated. No copying of an effect in the graveyard. If it were not negated by the Call by the Grave, with the Brute in the graveyard, we could have popped the Tharizia and a card in the field, but the Titan can't be destroyed by card effect. The Titan, if it were to be destroyed by card effect, you could banish 2 cards from the graveyard instead. What we really need in the graveyard, or I should say set, if this set card is another Ferret Flame, we're in a great position. If we can't chain to the newly added Thunder Dragon, we're in a bad position. We can chain, even though we're negated. Very good, very good. Even though she's negated, chain link blocking the Titan from activating. But at 157 life, we have an attack position, Tharizia. Thunder Dragon Hawk, do we have another card? Do we have another? We need another card activation, anything from the hand, graveyard? Wait, the Dinomorphia cards in the graveyard state that if you could banish your card from this graveyard, you take no battle damage, you could chain from the graveyard. Wait, I mean, aren't I right? Aren't I right? Couldn't he have done that? When your opponent activates a card or effect while your life point's at 2,000 or less, you could banish this card from your graveyard and take no damage. So what? So what? It still activates. It doesn't have to activate a card that deals damage. You just chain it to block it. I'm right. I'm not trying to stop effect damage. You're trying to chain link block Titan. Right? I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. Thank you. Oh my god! He lost Ferret Flames! What is going on? He could have blocked it! He could have shuffled his field back in the deck! What the hell is going on? No! What happened? I think he was afraid that he needed Ferret Flames because otherwise if he used it early, he would have summoned another monster to attack over the Therizia. But he needed the Brute to chain link block the Hawk. That was the way. Oh my Jesus. A crazy grand finale. Both of you are top tier. Both of you are amazing. Thank you for the incredible match of back-to-back 3 duels of craziness. Holy moly. Thunder Dragon branded Despia is your champion. And very quickly, I'm going to show you their decks. Kid art in the extra deck. What the hell is this? This is not a valid extra deck. Kid art, you're DQ'd. 60 card madness, semi-limited Aluber. And to make it even more inconsistent to draw the Aluber, we're playing 60 cards, even though it's semi-limited. Do we have kit in here? No kit, not needed, just grass, just summon with the branded opening. Very, very good. How impactful was the ban list? Aluber to 2 made Sword Soul Tenyi the best deck? Sword Soul is now the #1 deck because branded got semi-limited. Freaking Dinomorphia in the top 2. I'm so happy to see that. Terramare's gotten 2nd place in 2 different tournaments. The next tournament, Terramare's getting 1st. What else is good? Medulce, I mean, that's Fictinium. Mobile X with these. I'm looking for Banless Impact, 2-tone. Another player where it's pretty much the player in the top cut, not the deck. We're gonna start putting people on the tier list. Beto, all right. 2 Aluber, 1 kit. Just your same branded deck, just put in kit. Put in kit. What else? What else? Scareclaw. I like to see some Scareclaw. Pure Zodiac. Sword Soul Tenyi, latest pack, reprinting. Heroes. Wait. I feel like we didn't get to spectate your games. Aw, damn. Damn. Yuri, I screwed up. Lysa Days. Virtual World. I like Virtual Worlds. Virtual World's nice. Dragon Link. Sword Soul Tenyi. Standard, standard, standard. If Sword Soul is going to be the best deck right now, just get rid of the Protos. Man, I mean, it's dirty. It's dirty. Get this trash out of here. I would not want to join a tournament with a Dark Monster deck with Sword Soul Tenyi running around. They just randomly call Dark and you're clapped. Nice. Very nice.